Welcome to John Lewis 3D Learning. In this presentation, we are going to see water chapter in 9th standard chemistry. The topic is problems based on concentration of a solution. So what is the first problem? 2.5 liters of alcohol. So 2.5 liters of alcohol is present in 10 liters of aqueous solution of alcohol. Calculate the volume percent. See, already we have learned the formula. So volume percent is equal to volume of solute divided by volume of solution. So it is not volume of solvent, it is volume of solution. So volume of solution means what? So sum of the volume of solute plus solvent. So we have to be very careful here whether we are taking the volume of solution or volume of solvent. Suppose the volume of solvent is given, we have to sum up with the volume of solute and then we have to take in the denominator into 100. So what is the formula? Volume percent is equal to volume of solute divided by volume of solution into 100. So here what is given? 2.5 liters of alcohol is present in 10 liters of aqueous solution. So it is given a solution. That means what? Sum of the volume of solute and solvent is given as 10 liters. Therefore denominator will be 10. Okay. So volume percent is equal to volume of solute. So what is the solute here? 2.5 liters of alcohol. See, alcohol is solute. How much is the volume? 2.5 liters. And what is the volume of solution? That is given as 10 liters. So they have given here sum of the volume of solute and solvent, that is 10 liter. Therefore we are taking 10 as the denominator into 100. So what you get? If you simplify this, 0 and 0 get cancelled. Therefore 2.5 into 10 is equal to 25%. So what does that mean? Suppose you take 100 ml of this solution. If you take 100 ml of this solution, 25 ml will be alcohol and 75 ml will be water. So aqueous means what? Water. Okay, this is what is the meaning of 50 grams of sugar is dissolved in 2.45 kilogram of water. Calculate the concentration of solution. So here the mass is given in two different units. So one is given in grams, 50 grams of sugar dissolved in 2.45 kg of water. Here water is only the solvent. Okay, therefore here first of all we need to convert both of them into the same unit. So let us take both as grams. We have to convert 2.45 grams is equal to how much? 2450 gram. 2.45 kilogram is equal to 2450 grams. It is already given in grams, 50 grams. Okay, now both the units are same, both are in grams. That's fine. This is what first we should notice. Now we look at the formula. So percentage by mass or mass percent. Mass percent is equal to, what is the formula? Weight of solute or mass of solute divided by weight of solution. That means what? Weight of solution means sum of the weight of solute plus solvent into 100 here. Into 100, because percentage means for 100 we have to take. So what is the weight of the solute? 50 grams of sugar is dissolved. Therefore sugar is a solute. What is that weight? 50 grams. Therefore 50 should come in the numerator. Then weight of solution. What is the weight of solution? Weight of solute plus solvent. Here 50 grams of sugar is dissolved in 2450 grams of water. Therefore we have to add both of them. So here 50 grams and 2450 grams. So this is solute weight and this is solvent weight. Therefore what is the solution weight? So we have to add these two. So if you add these two, what you get? 2500. Therefore what should come in the denominator? 2500. So weight of the solute divided by weight of the solution. That is sum of the weight of the solute plus solvent into 100. So if you simplify, what you get? Two zeros will be cancelled, and if you divide 50 by 25, we will get 2%. The percent is equal to 2. So what is the meaning of 2%? That means 2 grams of sugar, 2 grams of sugar is dissolved in 100 grams of the solution or 98 grams of the water. 98 grams of water. So that the sum will be 100 grams. 100 grams of the solution or 98 grams of the water. That is a solvent. Okay, that we have to be very clear. What is the weight of solvent and what is the weight of the solution? We have to be very clear about it. Hope these two examples will give you lot more ideas to work out similar kind of problems. You need to remember the formulas and make sure you are converting every values into the same units. All of them should be in grams if it is given in weight, or all of them should be in kilogram if they are given in weight. Similarly, if it is given in volume, all the values should be either in milliliter or liter or in any other unit, but everything should be in the same unit before we work out the problem. That is where many of us go wrong. We use different units as it is. No, that is wrong, and we have to make sure everything what we are using in any problem should have the same units. Hope you enjoyed learning with me and you liked it. If you like it, please click the like button and share it with your friends. Thank you very much for watching. Until we meet next time. Bye bye.